So, we're going to talk about transforming your energy state. We're going to name it and we're going to rename it. Before you can change who you are or change the energy that you have right now, you have to first name it. You have to find who you are currently and then define where you want to go. And so I want you to start thinking about how you're feeling now. Do you have anxiety? Are you sad? Do you feel depressed? What is happening with you right now? Why are you here? And so one of the ways that we can figure out how to name it is by looking at our physical sensations. So is your heart racing all the time? Are you crying a lot? What is happening to you physically? Does your chest feel tight? Are you tense all the time? Another way that we can do this is through our emotions and what you're thinking about yourself. Are you anxious right now? Are you just stuck? And the more you can really narrow that down and find the one that really defines where your current issue lies right now, the better this is going to be. And the point is not to make you feel bad or to really spend a lot of time here. It's really just to name it, because once you name it, you can then do something about it. And so back in the day, a couple of years ago, I probably would have said I was chaotic Courtney. I was living in absolute chaos. I was probably also anxious and sad and scared and a million different Courtneys. So I could have been any of them. But the point is, I feel like, and it of course doesn't have to rhyme with your name, or even start with the same letter. You can, again, it doesn't have to be creative. There's no wrong answer. It's just whatever best suits you. And so now I want you to think about where you want to go. What does that look like? So when I was chaotic Courtney, I was probably craving peace the most, calm. So I probably would have named myself Calm Courtney. And so here's some ways to really help you hone in on where you want to be and just really reflect on who that person is. If you can envision them, what would they be like? What would they feel like? Are they confident? Are they calm? Are they excited? Do they have a purpose? And just really anchor that feeling in. And so when I really transformed my coaching business, I probably had started out as hustle and grind Courtney, because I've just always been that way. I've always kept myself super busy and just hustle, hustle, hustle. And so I've learned to work smarter, not harder. And one of the things that I really love about myself, especially when it comes to friendships or coaching or any of that, is that I like to empower people. And so empowerment kept coming up for me when I did this exercise myself. And so I decided to name myself Power Coach Courtney. And so, really, like I said, think about where you want to be. What does this person do? What does this person feel? And really pick the name that you really resonate with. And so now that you've been able to rename them, we need to do something about it. And when I chose Power Coach Courtney, I thought about, okay, what does that look like? What does she do? Does she get up and hustle immediately and doom scroll? Or, does she really take a step back and maybe observe more? Does she take time out for herself? Things like that. So I want you to really think about what this this name means and really solidify that. And then I want you to take action. So I want you to think about what they would do in their daily life. So Power Coach Courtney is still going to get up and have a cup of coffee, just like every other version of me, because that's who I am. Maybe I should have named myself Coffee Courtney. I don't know. But that is something that is never going to change. It's just part of what I enjoy. So I'm going to keep that. But am I going to go immediately on Facebook or TikTok? No, I currently immediately go outside. I have a cup of coffee and I go outside and I think about what I'm grateful for and I say affirmations and I do all of the things. And so there's a lot of pieces of where I was to where I am that I had to alter. And when you think about the version of the person that you want to be, this becomes really easy. And so for the next week, I want you to really embody this new version that you'd like to be. And really, not just this week, but I really want you to hustle this week. But also, for the rest of your life.